Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going to talk about what is new in Java 9. The first one, JPMS, which is nothing but Java Platform Module System. This functionality has been introduced as part of Jigsaw project. We'll talk about Jigsaw later, and basically Jigsaw is a modularity programming. So what is module? Let's take an example. You are going to write a simple project. It may need only java.lang package, but you cannot restrict our project to only use the lang package, because whenever you use rt.jar file is nothing but the runtime.jar file which contains all the jars available in the Java. So what we are going to do? So as a part of JPMS, our entire JDK has been split into different kind of modules, around 95 modules to be exact. So if your project needs only java.lang package, what you need to do, you just have to find a module which contains java.lang, and you can use it in your project. You don't have to use all other modules which contain different modules. Okay, so when you're going for a module, each and every module contains some dependency packages or dependent jar files or modules. Okay, so you can make use of it. Okay, let's think about this scenario. So JPMS has been planned a decade ago. It was planned on 2008, and then it was planned to release on Java 7 and 2014 and some other releases, but unfortunately due to the technical complexity, it has been postponed to every time, and then finally it was released in 2017 as part of Java 9. The next one, JShell. So JShell, it's basically, and it is working based on the REPL concept. So what is REPL? REPL is nothing but read, evaluate, print and loop. This is very familiar term in other languages like Scala and Python. But take an example. You want to write a Java program. So what do you need? You need to know what is a class and what is method and how to compile the program. So once it is compiled, you should know how to run the compiled program. But other languages, you want to run something, and if you want to print something, you can print just like that. Just print and what are the word you want to do. But if it is Java, there are a lot of things you need to keep in mind. You need to know class, main method, whatever I mentioned earlier. But it doesn't mean it's not a powerful tool. It is still a powerful. You can run Java code from JShell. It's not only running JShell. Another important thing, you don't have to provide all the standard formats. You don't have to provide the class and the main and public static void main. These are all not necessary. You can simply provide a system.out.println and it will print the data or whatever the data you are providing it. And another thing, you can run the APIs or simple methods, functions, whatever you call it. You can call it from the JShell. So make use of it and you can learn a lot if you're a beginner. The next one, the changes in the interface. Interface is the only thing which keep on upgrading for each and every release. Before Java 7, we know the interface, it contain only the method declarations. But in Java 8, we are allowed to create default method where we can provide some implementation, and also we can have static method. The reason we have static method, it cannot be overridden. The default method, you can use it or you can override it. But in Java 9, it even more upgraded. You can have private methods in interfaces, because we don't know in next version it can be changed even lot better, or there might be new things has been added into the interface. So just keep an eye on interface changes in each and every release, and you will learn a lot of things from the interface, and we are going to use it all over our code. Okay, so no more it's just a method declaration. Now we can have a method declaration along with method definitions like default, static and private methods. The next one, the changes in the stream API. It's not exactly changes, it's enhancements. So the streams has been introduced in Java 8, and that is a major breakthrough. So after the streams has been introduced, it is easy for us to handle the collections and the data. So as a part of Java 9, there are basically 4 new methods has been introduced to enhance the stream API. So if you're not aware or if you're not familiar with the streams, just go back to Java 8 and go through the Java 8 material, and then you can come back to Java 9 and you can learn the enhancement of the stream API. The next one, the enhancement in HTTP. So basically, since Java 1, we are using the HTTP, but it is not upgraded till Java 9. And another important thing, and it will only support on HTTP1. So since we need additional operation, we have to depend on Apache client, Apache jar files, or Google API jars. So now what happened in Java 9? Now Java 9, the HTTP has been enhanced much better. Now it is supporting HTTP 2 also. So now we can send easily any request, and with very less number of code. You don't have to write a huge line of a code to send a single request. It's just simplified a lot, and just make use of it and you'll realize the power of HTTP client in Java 9. The next one, JLinker. So what is JLinker? Before that, we know that JDK itself, it's moduled in a different way, right? So our entire JDK splitted into different modules. Take an example. You're going to create a new project and it doesn't need all the modules. Maybe it's just need 2 or 3 modules. So you can only use those modules, right? But when you use only those 3 modules, do you need the entire JVM to run? It's not necessary. So in Java 9, what happened? So you can choose your own modules, and with the help of those modules, you can create your own JVM. That means you can have your own JVM. Normally our JVM size around 200 plus MBs or 250 or 240. It depends on the operating system. But it is because of it include all the jars. So what we can do now? So create a project and create a module. Just include what are the modules needed in the configuration file and create your own JVM with the help of JLinker. And it is a very interesting concept. We're going to talk about a lot about JLink. Just keep an eye on the channel so you can get the further updates. Thank you so much.